Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and today for you guys we are going to be doing a fan mail video again today. So there's a couple of things I want to mention before I get into this video. Number one, alright, I recently left my tripod at my locals. I need to go to get it back. I'm going to go back and get it in a couple of days from now, but I wanted to do this video because I really want to see what Bushka, as you guys know him, sent to me. Number two, I sent the fan mail, some fan mail that I got last week from one of my viewers, some subscribers, and it got returned to me. It came back in the mail. So I'm going to try to resend it out again. It looked like the address apparently was not legible on my end. So I apologize about that for the delay. I'm going to resend it out to you as soon as possible. So yes, my apologies about that. So without further ado, let us get into this mail card video. And like I said to you guys, if you guys would like me to sign cards, you want to send stuff, go right ahead. You can send it to me. My address to send stuff to me is down in the description below. You will find it, and you can send me things, whatever you want. Even if it's just a letter, doesn't have to be any cards. If you just want to write a nice letter, that is fine. I'm just love receiving stuff from you guys, even if they're just nice little letters. So, funny thing, Bushka, as you guys know him, who has been on this channel many times, and you may know him also for his very famous mail videos that he does for Yugi No No, sent me some stuff in the last time's fan mail video, last time we had it. And he told me he was going to send me another one. And then I get a call from the person that receives my mail, and they're like, there's a pickup a package you need to pick up at the post office. So I go to the post office, and I have to pick up this huge orange envelope that is covered in tape galore. And as I'm walking out of the post office, when I look at it to see who the envelope's from, it says from Bushka. I'm like, oh my gosh, he sent me 2 envelopes. I had no idea. And then I read on the back, as I'm walking out of the post office, the size is misleading. So yes, if you guys are wondering how I'm doing this video, I'm actually using 2 pillows to actually put my camera on, and it's actually doing a pretty good job. I'm quite surprised. The angle is different for what I'm used to for doing fan mail videos, but yeah. Oh, by the way, this is so, I love this. Like, I haven't seen a wax seal in real life in like forever. Like, that was badass of you to do that, man. That is, I know it's French. It's the Chevalier du Fleur. Du Fleur? I think that's what it's called. It's like a symbol in French culture. I forget what it means. If somebody can refresh my memory on what this symbol means, that'd be awesome. But the fact that you freaking stamped it with wax, that is just badass. Like, oh my god, that's so cool. That's awesome. All right, let's see what he sent me. Oh my gosh, another letter. Let's see here. And it feels like someone else is in here. Cards. Bushka, you always send me the greatest things ever. I'm not joking. Oh, and $1 million are in here too, man. Yeah, I found that $1 million you sent me, so thank you. So let's look at what he reads first. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, is that a letter? In a letter? Oh, okay, so he sent this to me. See, this is what I'm going to say, guys. If you want me to get things back to you really, really quickly, the best way to do it is send me pre-stamped or addressed envelopes. That way, I can get the things back to you right away. It makes my job a lot more easier because sometimes it takes me like a week or so to get my own stamps to send letters back that people send to me. So he says here, hey Seto, I'm glad you liked my last letters. Here are the secret dragon ravines for you. Well, thank you, man. You may have noticed there was tracking on this bad boy. That is because I have sent one of my most valuable cards. I felt double cheated when I found out that both we would not get my favorite artwork. Oh, I know. And I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the Blue Eyes artwork. So if you guys don't know, in the OCG, doing, I think it was, what, 2016 was it now? They had an art promo, a new art promo for Blue Eyes White Dragon. And it had Seto Kaiba on the artwork with Blue Eyes White Dragon in the background. And he's like summoning it. It was a new artwork. It was cooler. It was just as cool as the obelisk one. And I thought, when they announced the Legendary Collection Kaiba collection, that was going to be a promo in the thing. We never, ever got it. And I don't know if we're ever going to get it. So I feel really cheated as well. Like, you have no idea. I really believe that was good, where they were going to put that promo. I found out that both we would like to get my favorite artwork and that we weren't getting Kaiba Corpse rarity. Oh, I know. I was furious. I finally saved up enough money to rarity upgrade from my common to Kaiba Corpse rarity. Ooh! Sorry about the awkward packaging. I couldn't get both the tracking envelope inside of the other envelope. I understand that. So I had to use the big envelope. Also, if you could put them back in the card sleeves after signing them, that would be awesome. You'll be the only one to touch them. The man, the myth, the legend, Seto Kaiba. Seto Kaiba, that's what he says. Signed, Chris Bushka. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Oh, okay, let's open this. I want to see this. I haven't seen it in person ever. Like, I really haven't. So this is like a special treat just for you guys. I see it. Oh, I see it. I can see it through the back. Oh, that is so cool. I wonder how much it cost. I would love to know that because I would love to get that rarity myself. There's the Secret Dragons Ravines he sent me. Thank you. I actually needed them for the Darkness deck. So those are the Dragon Ravines he sent me. We were talking about in the last time's video. So thank you, man, again. But honestly, I really, 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 really want to see this. Oh, wait, you got 3 of them? Oh, my shits. Oh. Dude. Oh, and they're signed by Kazuki? Shit. Oh. Okay, look at this. Look at this. I have to show this on camera really close. So this was the rarity I was hoping to get for us in the TCG. And it did not happen. And I am really upset like Bushka is about this. Look at this. It's freaking Seto Kaiba with Blue Eyes White Dragon behind him. And it's in Kaiba Corp rarity, which if you guys don't know, I'll show you quickly again. And oh crap, there's a spider. Ah! I killed the spider. There was a spider creeping up onto your cards. I was just out of the corner of my eye, I just saw something crawling. And I killed the spider with an envelope. So my hands are clean, man. Don't worry. They're clean. But oh my gosh, I gotta open this. I just want to look at them. I just want to look at one of them. Oh my god. So this is Kaiba Corp rarity, if you guys don't know. You can see it, and at the bottom here it says KC. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you see that shimmer? Yeah. That's so badass. Damn, that's badass. Let me put that back. Now, I'm going to ask you, man, do you want me to sign the card? Like, I'll just sign down in the description, but I feel like, oh gosh, I don't want to sign it because it has Kazuki's name on it. They look so cool, but all right, I will sign it. Where should I sign it though? So, Chris, man, let me know if you want me to sign it here. I'll initial it very small, like SK, or if you want me to just put it down here in the box and I'll just put SK for Seto Kaiba. So let me know, man, and I will sign them where you see fit. But damn, those things are beautiful. Oh my god. That is just, I could stare at that for like another 30 minutes. Look at that. All right. That was cool. That was cool. Okay. I will sign those, man, and I will, the tracking I put to the side here. Yeah, I didn't show that on the screen, but I have the tracking over here. I'm going to put that here. Let me know where you want me to sign them, and as soon as I know, I'll sign it, and I'll ship them back to you, man. Now this one says it's from Chris again, and it's got like 1,000,000 freaking stamps on it. Look at this thing. It's got like 1,000,000 stamps on it. And it's sealed. So I gotta, oh my gosh, this thing is like packaged in tape galore, my gosh. Puh. I'm going to have to bite this open. Oh gosh. The struggle is real in this opening here. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Got it. Got it. Ah, come on, open up. There we go. I ripped the side off. There we go. What's in here? What's in here? package of sleeves. These are the Kaiba sleeves. Yes! I just got these about a week or so ago. But I need sleeves. I always need sleeves, man. Let me see what you sent me here. I always need sleeves. Like, I'm just going to let you guys know this. Seto Kaiba always needs sleeves. Because when I'm making deck profiles and duel videos, trying to make deck profiles, like, just helping me buy sleeves helps me so much. Because I spend so much money on sleeves that I'd rather spend on decks and cards that I want to build for you guys. Believe me, because when I make a deck, I keep it in those sleeves until they get too old or, you know, ripped or torn or, you know, whatnot. And then I replace them. But, yeah, let's see. Here we go. Now, this one, I think you sent both of them out. He says, "Hey, Seto, my new binder came in today. I'm so excited. I figured you might appreciate it." Oh, yeah, it's the Kaiba one. I actually have it too, man. Let me show you. So, yeah, I just got this about a week ago, and I haven't opened it, but I'm guessing this is the binder you're talking about. And I haven't even used it. Like, I still have the paper in it and everything. And then I got a pack of sleeves. I was going to get the deck box. I really wanted to, but I didn't have enough money to get it. But, yeah, he says, "I'm so excited. I figure you might appreciate it. Also, I figure you might like some of the new matching sleeves," which is awesome, because if you guys don't know, I've built 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon decks recently. So Chaos Max Standard with Goliath and all that. And then Blue Eyes Shining Dragon dot deck. And I'm trying to get all matching Kaiba sleeves. Like, one of them is my old Kaiba sleeves that I've had forever. And then these new ones are going to go on probably the other 2 respectively. So that is going to be awesome. I also totally forgot whether or not I've sent you the Dragon's Ravines in my last letter. Sorry. Well, dude, as you can imagine, I have them. So thank you. Can I ask you a couple of questions? Number 1, have you had any internet trolls? If so, how did you deal with them? Okay, I actually have had a couple of internet trolls, man. So I've had the number 1 I probably get, as I put away these Kaiba corporarities, which is awesome, is I get people saying, like, "You're not the real Kaiba. You're not the real Kaiba. Or this guy, Kaiba wouldn't play this deck this way," and yada, 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 yada. Things of that nature. I think because I chose my username to be Seto Kaiba, I mean, for those out there that know why I chose that username, it makes sense. I've told that story 1,000 times, it feels like. But it has to do with my younger brother and me raising him after our dad died, and just me taking care of my younger brother after my mother died when I was very young. So that's why I chose the name Seto Kaiba. I can relate to him as a person, as a character. But to other people, they don't see that. They don't know the story, the reasoning behind it, and they just think it was a bad, you know, like, oh, he's trying to be something he's not, and things of that nature. That's not what I'm trying to be. I'm my own person. I just chose that name because, hey, I like Seto Kaiba. I like Blue Eyes White Dragon. I can relate to the man. I love Blue Eyes as well. You know, if I didn't chose that name, it would have probably been something like Blue Eyes White Dragon Channel or something. But I mean, I'm happy I chose the name. I love it, and I've embraced him because I just love Seto Kaiba nowadays. I hope that one day to run a card shop, and I know like tongue-tied right now. I hope one day to run a card shop. I know you liked the show, and I wanted to ask your opinion on something. I have done this a couple of times with my friends now. Do you remember the episode where Yugi and Joey dueled the Paradox Brothers? Oh, well, I've had a couple of duels where I set up a labyrinth field and we played on there. Oh my gosh. It adds a couple more layers of strategy and time as the duels aren't over by turn 1 or 4. Does that sound like a fun to you? Do you think others would be interested? Hell the hell. Yes, I want to see a video on this. I want to see this. I want to see a duel on a labyrinth. Like, I've always, like, that's such a cool thing. And what he's talking about, if you guys are not familiar with, he's talking about, he's actually created a way to duel, like when Joey and Yugi versed the Paradox Brothers in Season 1 in Duelist Kingdom. And if you guys remember, it's probably in my comments boxes over there, but it was the Labyrinth monster card, which actually became its own maze. It was like Dungeons and Dragons, pretty much, they were playing, which is so cool that you actually turn that into a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Like, I want to see that be played. I want to know how to play it, because that just sounds badass. My other idea is to run Yu-Gi and Kaiba Reloaded structure deck tournaments. People will love that. People will just love general if you built like, let me get up and grab something again. Hang on. Here we go. So, let me grab this. So if you guys don't know, this is something that all my friends love to play. They love to play legendary formats like Go Format, 2004 Chaos, Teledad, Dad Return, Dragon Rulers. Those are the main ones that I find people like. One of the other ones that people really like to play is this. Old rule book. But people like to play the old formats like this. Just build the original Yu-Gi and Kaiba starter decks. Like this. Original Kaiba, like Yu-Gi starter deck. Dark Magician. And people love this. They love playing. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like the first day they got into Yu-Gi-Oh! They're getting to play with it. And it's so fun. Or just build, you know, use cards, like build like a Duelist Kingdom tournament where you can just normal summon monsters from the old school days, not using newer cards. People love nostalgia in Yu-Gi-Oh! Nostalgia is where money's at in Yu-Gi-Oh! Nostalgia makes people interested. They just makes them feel like, reminiscing about things. People love that in Yu-Gi-Oh! And just cool ideas like draft format for fun, just like they have it in Magic. Like, I know we had draft format in those battle packs. People love that as well, I find, nowadays. They just didn't like it being forced upon them in YCSs, which, if anybody remembers, that was a thing for a hot minute. My other idea is to, he said, where everyone was premiered structure decks, so it isn't so much pay to win. I agree with that. That could work out a lot. Like draft formats like they have in Magic, that should be done more in Yu-Gi-Oh! I think. I think people would enjoy it more, especially if it wasn't just forced upon them. But if it was just an option to do something, people would love that. Especially if a card tournament store promoted it. I bet you people would do it. Structure decks can even be switched around also. Yeah, I agree with that. Also, since they would be my own tourneys, I would have better price support than Konami. I agree with that. Anybody's going to do that. They'll do it if it's good, if it's decent to good price support. Amen. And maybe even draft with older sets. If you're able to get a hold of older sets, yeah, people would love that. People love that concept. Or just playing older formats. People love that. Especially like I said, Go, 2004 Chaos, original Yu-Gi-Oh! People love. Like Legend of Blue Eyes format, Metal Raiders, Magic Rulers, the big three as I call them. All the way up to Jinzo even if you wanted to. But Jinzo is kind of where things start to get really, really power creeped. Then people love like Dad Return, Teledad. There's so much cool just things people love to play and they forget about it. And newer players coming into the game don't know these formats that well. But yeah, also since, let's see here, and maybe even draft like other sets. Can you let me know what you think? Well, I love these ideas, by the way. I really value your opinion. We also have a tag duel tourney, 3-person free-for-alls. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the sleeves. Sincerely, Chris. Thank you, man. Yeah, one other thing we used to do in tag tournaments is we did this in college because there was a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players in my college at one point in time. Is we did huge like tag tourneys. Like I'm talking, you got, you know, like in a lunchroom, you have those big lunchroom tables where like 10, 12 people can sit at. Well, we would usually get 8 to 12. We even one time had a 20 round, we have 20 players playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At one time on that table. So it was 20 people dueling in one duel. And people used to like pick up, you know, if there was a certain deck that people didn't like, they would kill that deck fast. Or if there was a certain deck that hurt a lot of their strategies, they would gang up on that deck. But it was just a fun thing to do. Like, I played Gravekeepers at that time. So people hated Necro Valley, so they would try to kill me quickly. That way they couldn't get around Necro Valley. But it was just a cool thing, and I know at one point in time we came up with decks that were just very good in, you know, big, huge duels that were more than 3 people, like 8 people, and, you know, like, and I'm not talking just like 8 people, you know, against 8 other people. I'm talking like it's a free for all. It's 8 versus it's a Highlander thing. It's like 1 person versus 7 other people, or 1 person versus 15 and 20 people. And it got crazy, but it was fun. So those are my thoughts. Let me know, man, where you want me to sign these cards, and I'll get to them. Like I said, guys, I will try to get the other mail back that the person sent to me last week that got returned to me. I will mail it right back after this video, hopefully, and you will receive it. But till next time, guys, take care. Have fun dueling. Good luck dueling. If you guys would like to send any mail, you can send mail to me. Down in the description below is my address. Till next time, take care, everybody, and good luck dueling to all of you. Take care.